I think one of the greatest difficulties is that when young people think about the law, they think about a very pale, male, stale environment. And they think it's unachievable. But it is achievable, but it's difficult. There are lots of obstacles. Of course, you've got to have a good education or satisfactory education, but because the obstacles are going to be in your way, unless you have perseverance, you're not going to get through. Recognizing that you will be discriminated against at some point allows you to recognize that the obstacles are there and to find ways around it. And for me, growing up, it meant that I was going to be better prepared every time I went to court, better prepared every time I had an interview, better prepared than I ever had an exam. I've got to be better than those who are going to be handed on a plate. So if I get the preparation right, I can use my perseverance to achieve what I want to achieve. And that's the message I want to send out to young students, young aspirational lawyers who can make a difference.
I think networks are very, very important. I think for BAME students and for women, it's not something that we focused on in the past. But when you think about it, we spend quite a lot of our time, waking day, working. Everything is about building relationships, and networks, allow you to do that. So I think it's a privilege that some people consider me to be a role model, and that I have a story that is unique that people want to hear. And I feel being a role model, I can say to people, do you know what? It can be done.
BAME students can use their cultural background to their advantage by firstly identifying experiences and skills that are unique and particular to them. For example, if they are bilingual, that may be something that may be of assistance to them. If they come from a particular community, again, that may be of assistance, especially if a law firm or organisation is trying to attract work from that organisation. The biggest problem that BAME students face is a lack of confidence. The way that's overcome is by facing their fears, by coming to events, by working on their soft skills, and by learning as much as they can about the profession they seek to enter.
When you go for an interview, you want your employer or your potential employer to have confidence in your ability and have confidence in your knowledge. And the only way that's going to happen is if you're confident yourself. One tip that I would like to send globally to all BAME students across the world is the first year is the most important year. Employers will see, oh my God, this person's got a first in their first year. They didn't need to get a first. They could have been going to freshers' parties, but they didn't. They're so dedicated. Let's get this person on board.